All right, last time on RPG. So after settling things up with the leader of the Arcana class, he had sort of like a little quote unquote job for you to basically just go and just sort of wreak havoc at the manor that Thorbin and oh god, what is your name again?
It's currently
Well,
Captain.
Yeah, technically.
Okay, Thorbin and Captain stole from.
You just got to look at the card.
I actually didn't
at the
have it
blank.
pulled up, which was really dumb.
Captain
Uh,
Wink.
Wait.
Wink.
full name.
But anyway, so after a bit of mistaken cart identity, you guys ended up directly into the kitchen of the mansion, where you had to fight off some chefs, and after a very long and prolonged battle, you eventually ended up getting captured by the sort of guards of the manor and thrown into sort of a dungeon below the sort of estate. And where after Thorbin sent off Larry the Lobster to try and find help for you guys, that is where you all remain for the moment. And it's gonna sort of we're gonna fade in on just a very sort of like dingy kind of like basement dungeon. You guys are just sort of like stuck in I mean, frankly, a pretty cramped cell with 4 people inside.
I got like a arrow with a tin cup on it, and I'm running it against the bars.
Dagonet will go up to the bars themselves, and he will snap his fingers, and a purple puff of smoke is going to appear right outside of the cage to summon Dagonet. And he's going to command him by saying, Dagonet, we wish not to be caged like birds any longer. Free us!
Alright. How is Dagonet going to try and free? Is he going to try and, like, break the bars, or?
Maybe he can try, like, void magic and lock?
Oh, also, it should go without saying, but at the moment, I know you guys are all really low, but don't reset your health.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just
You
about
reset-
Slusk.
Do reset your dodge, but not your health. Dodge and drive reset, but
Okay.
health, let's ride the razor's edge for a little bit. You guys just got done with a really big battle.
But yeah,
That's true.
Dagonet's
We fucked them up.
Dagonet's gonna void magic the lock to try and break it.
Keep in mind your roll is going to be halved for anyone that's
Yeah.
not Pikachu.
That's not Pikachu.
So what would that be, Dingle?
He's gonna
No,
try and
haven't.
break the lock.
Is it like or should he try and like break the bars? I'm not sure what kind of cell door this is.
It's just kind of, I mean,
It's metal.
yeah, I mean, it's just
All
sort of
right.
like picture.
Then
Your picture of what a fantasy dungeon cell door looks like is almost certainly
all right.
correct.
Then I'll make it more dramatic. Dagonet is going to latch on to 2 bars and just start flowing void magic through its entire body to try and either break it or bend it. You know what I mean?
Okay, that seems like a void magic and melee minus half.
Okay. So that's 6. So I'll take 3.
Hey,
Crit.
Okay.
Ooh,
Hell yeah. Take it away, Dingle.
your
despite
crits are 3, right?
I believe so. You said you're 2 charm, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's 4 successes in total. Yeah, that's super enough. So despite you being like fairly weakened, you're still able to command Dagonet enough to have him like channel enough void magic to really kind of like power himself up enough to just bend these iron bars. into a pretty sizable hole.
Card Sharp
but
will... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I will say, as that sort of happens, though, you can hear like some heavy footsteps coming down the stairs to where you guys are. It only seems to be one set of them, but there is somebody approaching.
Is there any
Does roll-
crates or anything?
There's
Any
only
wine
one
barrels?
way out. Any like some receptacles that lobsters would be able to take home in?
Is there any people?
Whoa,
Is there any
whoa.
people-sized
Larry,
boxes nearby
Larry's
in
on
this
his way.
area? Dingle.
You set him off to
Yeah, you think Larry got a suit of armor?
maybe.
Listen. Larry will return, but his adventure is
patient.
His adventure is happening off screen at the moment.
But yeah, Dingle, is there any boxes or crates like that Card Sharp can hide in?
We can only imagine.
I'm gonna say there's like various racks of like torturing equipment, and
What?
let's say there is like a barrel of coals for like the furnace and potential inhumane torture.
Is there any
Can
like
Dagonet hide behind the barrel?
Dagonet or
I mean,
Card Sharp?
Card Sharp. Sorry. bro, I wasn't
Dagonet
trying
hides
to-
behind the barrel?
Dagonet's been desummoned. I was gonna say Card Sharp was before the footsteps. He was going to smugly walk out of the cell and desummon him, like just have him like return. But can Card Sharp hide behind like the barrel full of coal?
Yeah, sure. Give me I think in and behind is probably both present sneaking.
Okay, and that's 2 because I'm
Probably.
halved. Fuck.
Yep.
I hate this. I'm going to use. Should I use a hero point this early? I've only got 2. I don't know.
It's up to
Brown?
you.
Yeah, it's
You
your
Never
could
know.
be you could be the chosen one. You could be the first person to use all their hero points in a session.
I have the sneaking suspicion that we're all gonna get found out, even though you're hiding. So
Ah, shit. I'll use a drive. Okay, 2 success.
You sort of do like a sliding maneuver across the floor and just kind of like horseshoe around behind the barrel, where you just sort of like take up a quick position.
Dagonet is, I mean, not Dagonet, sorry, Card Sharp is going to shoot like a look at the party as he's hiding to be like, don't sell me out or don't like mention that I'm here. He's just gonna sneak back into the shadows.
okay, so
I'm interested before I could. Well, first of all, actually, I guess if anyone else is going to want to try and hide somewhere else, there's like a table and chairs and like a furnace that's like currently unactivated, and the aforementioned like rack of like torturing equipment.
how small is the place we're in? How many? Is there only one cell here?
We've all been stuffed in one cell, yeah.
Yeah, it looks to be just kind of just like a very small. I mean, they're not like housing like it's not like a jail. It's just somewhere where the Lord probably keeps unruly people or servants that he's trying to set an example of.
I mean, maybe we could. Now, see, this is kind of a little bit of a out there idea, but I don't know. Maybe we put the coals on the ground, dude. We light them up. A little surprise for whoever's coming down the stairs.
Really?
I mean, if you want to.
It's a bold idea.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just spitballing. I could just hide too. We could just hide too. I'm gonna like try to grab something large and blunt off the torturing thing and hide next to I don't need that. I got a fucking bow, dude. I still got my shit.
What is there on the little whatever it is?
Yeah, did they leave my loot in here?
I mean, I feel like the way I wrote it, they threw you in there with all your gear. But even if they didn't, I mean, the door's open, so
Yeah,
not
but I
like
mean,
you
it's
guys wouldn't have it.
okay. Yeah. I guess I'll just set up, dude. I'll like I don't know. I'm just gonna hide. I'll hide like in the cell with my bow readied.
You can hide in the.
So like when they peek in the cell, boom, arrow to the face. You know, kind of like.
All right.
Like, I don't see anybody. I'm like kind of against the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I guess give me also present sneaking to like wedge yourself into like a corner of the cell that can't be seen from the door.
And okay, so do I round up or round down?
Round up, I believe we did.
Yeah, I think so.
And I still get 1 for eclectic.
Yeah.
I mean, if that is the case, then I would just, if I count eclectic as the card,
I
then
think
would
we
just get
treat.
2.
I'm pretty sure that we treat bonuses. I'm pretty sure we treat
Yeah.
bonuses as something that comes after weakened, like lowers the flip.
Okay.
So it's
Also,
like
you not be able to
halved-
put the
so it's
card
like
back once you
halved,
flip
then
it.
apply bonuses.
You can't put the card back once you flipped it, man.
Well, I was just trying to account for. I was making sure. Okay.
No, that was the correct flip.
Yeah.
If I get what you're saying. And yeah, 1 success. 1 success. The hiding inside the cell.
Well, you look around at the honestly pretty empty cell, but find that one corner is kind of less litten, but is less litten. Wow, is less lit by the torches that are sort of like around the room. So you just kind of try and like wedge yourself into that corner and make yourself as small as possible. You're not super obscured, but he probably wouldn't see you when he entered right away.
Good enough.
Are there any like boxes or anything outside of the cell?
No, there was the barrel of coal. That
A table,
sharp.
chairs, a furnace. The
Yeah.
rack.
That was all outside.
yes.
Yeah,
I get-
it's
I get
not.
what-
Yeah, the inside of the cell is mostly just like there's just not really anything in there. It's just kind of like a dingy cell.
I
Cell's
guess
got
probably try my best to fit in that barrel.
In
Well, I guess it's probably pretty full.
He starts throwing out the coals. Okay, I guess we're going with plan A.
you could give me brawn or athletics plus sneaking to start like shoveling coal out of the barrel.
Brawn sneaking is a new
Why
one
are
for
you?
sure.
Why are you trying to? You're gonna blow Card Sharp's cover, man.
Nah, dude, you guys will be hidden, and there'll be coals on the ground, and he won't even know what's going on.
Pikachu's just not even gonna hide.
All he'll see is burning coals and Pikachu. Think about it.
We're not burning
The coals aren't on fire in the barrel.
Not yet.
I load up my
Not yet.
Molotov cocktail
No.
arrow.
Don't.
Is that
Don't you dare.
Flame bottle arrow.
I'll you know what? I'll just go for the risky play, and I'll hide in the furnace.
Okay, I put the Molotov arrow back.
yeah?
Oh, 1 health. Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not on. It's not being.
Still
It
used.
is unlit.
fire.
It is unlit.
Not right now.
Yeah,
All right.
Guard
thinking
comes in, it's
fast.
like,
What's it?
kind of cold in here,
the-
guys.
Shut the. Fuck.
Okay.
Also, do we know?
Give me a present sneaking minus half.
What were you gonna say, Brown?
I just basically want to ask your character, like, you know, are you the same guy from earlier? Like, your face looks different. Is your face different?
Wait, who's
Zell?
that directed to?
Zell?
Sorry.
I'm asking if your face is different in character.
No, it reverted back after the.
Oh, it reverted back? Oh, okay.
While I was talking to the shifts.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
never
why you
mind
guys
then.
got into
Scratch that.
combat.
Scratch
Yeah.
that, dude. I never saw shit.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah, that's 2 now with a hero point.
God damn it! I'm now just gonna picture the scene of like the guards run in, Pikachu's just still standing in the cell, completely like motionless.
All right, so you got 2 successes.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty good. You just sort of like it's not very big. It's really not a very big furnace, but you, with your pretty unique anatomy, are able to pretty well like contort yourself to a point where you can fit inside.
I give like a little.
And you just
hand
kind of
signal
like
to say, hey, keep the coals away from the furnace.
you sort of like gently try to close the door like just enough to where like it won't be immediately apparent that someone's inside there, but it's not like closed all the way. So someone who was kind of looking intently at the furnace would probably see like something like a human sort of curled up and in like an ungodly position inside of it. And
I guess I
Pikachu
was
said,
picturing more of like a pizza oven sized furnace.
Pikachu is not hiding apparently,
No,
unless he changes
I'm
mind.
not hiding.
Pikachu
Alright,
has no fear.
all right. Well, so Pikachu, well, I mean, you're being very generous with by saying what Thorben is doing is hiding.
It's true.
That is true.
In fact, I'm gonna flip a quick card.
I'm
Okay,
hiding
cool.
right now. Just keep it chill.
All right.
Don't give me away.
So the footsteps slowly but surely get kind of louder and heavier, and Pikachu and Thorben, you two, the other two where you're hidden, you can't see him immediately, but Pikachu and Thorben just see one man, this very sort of overweight guy in kind of just like this sort of like heavy looking black armor with like sort of like a sort of executioner's hood over part of his face, but not all the way down to his mouth. Just kind of saunters in, and he's just like, "Oh, fuck. All right. Let's get this over with."
Get what over with?
He looks Ugh. What are you guys cackling at?
Because like the prison door's like been bent open, and Pikachu's just standing there.
He sort of looks. He's like, what the fuck happened?
Hey, I don't know either, man. I just woke up from a nap.
Alright, give me charm lying.
And before first Joker of the game. I'm just kidding. I hope you succeed, Zedge. Not bad.
All right.
Kind of like the dude just kind of like scratches. The dude just kind of scratches his head, and he's just sort of like, "Well, fuck. I mean, they told me there was gonna be 4 of you, and well, I mean, I only see 2, and the fucking bars are broken."
So, what
Hey,
are you here for?
Oh, dude, he saw me.
Yes, he totally. You got one. You got one success
gonna-
to hide in an empty cell. He totally saw you.
I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him with the sneak attack arrow. It's just a black arrow with a little electronic voice box on the side.
Electronic.
It says surprise.
Electronic.
Yeah. Boom.
I feel like at this point that's like just agility ranged.
Nice.
I feel like that's just a
good.
normal ranged flip at this point.
Yeah, definitely just an arrow.
It's definitely just an arrow.
Oh, okay, half and then. Wait.
Half.
Okay, here, let me put one back because agility. Here, I think I need to put 2 back even.
Oh, that's good because then you
What's
didn't flip 2.
Agility range is 4. Okay, so no,
Yeah.
it would be 3. It'd be 3 because
Okay,
I got
so
2 agility.
I'll put this back. There you go.
No, I get this one because of eclectic.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a bonus you got.
Ooh.
3
What does eclectic
successes.
mean?
It gives me.
When he flips on a skill that he has a practice or mastery in for the first time, he gets 1 extra card.
Oh, pretty neat,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, that's why I
It's
try
the,
to use different.
It's the max intelligence ultimate.
Thorben has max intelligence.
Somehow.
I said it in an earlier session, I think, that Thorben's the dumbest max int character I've ever seen.
He's got a book smarts, not street smarts.
I do like the idea of just like you're actually like a brilliant inventor, but you're just like in every other way, you're just like a goof.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So that was 3 successes?
Yep.
Mhm.
That was.
Actually, I'm gonna use a hero point. I think it's important.
God damn, okay.
You could have just had 3 successes, man.
I knew there was a reason.
Don't
I
fly
had to...
too close to the sun. That's what we've learned in other
That's the
sessions.
that's the
Surprise.
hubris mechanic.
God damn it.
I love this system.
Brilliant.
You should have just left it, man. You
Listen,
had
that
it.
was the hero mechanic right there at work.
Yeah, you never
Hey,
know what the next flip would have been.
Hey, Zell and Cynical, odd or even?
Fuck.
For each of us, or
Just both of them?
One of you just say odd or even.
Odd.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So
like.
Cynical
I
is
don't like
odd,
these odds.
and Cynical is odd, and Zell is even.
Surprise!
Why? Why, Brown? Why?
Thorben, you jump out from your shadow and yell surprise.
No. My arrow yells surprise.
Your arrow, your enchanted arrow yells surprise, and lets forward with an incredibly powerful shot that collides directly into the barrel Card Sharp is hiding behind, causing it to explode into just like a rain of like coals. that Card Sharp appears now almost comically hiding behind.
Hey, I'm not with him.
Can I get something in if we're all just doing something?
Hmm?
Can I get something in if we're all just sort of doing something at this point?
I guess.
Card Sharp is going to yell at Thorben, "You daft idiot!" And he's going to run at the executioner and try and go for a backstab.
All right. I mean, you guys were in combat anyway, so that's fine. Let me put on some fighting music.
That was a beautiful Joker.
What an encounter.
the most epic hero point ever.
Ready to turn up groovy slightly because I know the initial song on this 2-song playlist is pretty quiet. All right, it's agility melee.
Okay, that's 2. I'm going to use. Should I? I hate only like pulling half these cards.
There's only one guy who did hero point.
I'm not gonna. I want to save my hero point. I'm gonna use another drive.
Did you already use one?
What? This is a new.
Yeah, he used a hero point to
Yeah.
hide, I believe. Or
Oh.
no, or was it to?
It was the
pull the
hide.
bars open.
It
was one of the two.
Wow.
Anyways,
It was one of your 2 flips.
one success.
All right. It's not quite a backstab, but you do kind of realizing that the silent route is once again inevitable, is once again not an option. You sort of rush forward and just sort of get like you sort of get like a shallow slash across some of the unarmored portions of this guy's body. And it kind of goes, "Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, it's supposed to be at the banquet that's about to happen up there today."
Sorry, but the only execution you'll be attending is your own.
So he reaches towards his belt, and he pulls out what looks to be sort of like this like chain flail that has like spiked balls, that has like 3 chains with 3 spiked balls at the end. And he just starts sort of like whipping it around before going to take a swing at you, Card Sharp, since you're right next to him. You've got 1 damage coming in your way. Dodgeable,
Dodgeable?
of course.
Yeah, I dodge.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna say it's Thorbin's turn now. I'm gonna say that guy had the same initiative as Thorbin, but because he initiated combat with a Joker, he's gonna go first. So now it's Thorbin's turn.
Okay, well, fight has begun.
Fight has begun
Yeah, it has.
with the Torture Master.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'm gonna let him on fire. I'm just gonna shoot an arrow that lights him on fire.
All right.
Flame arrow.
Gearbox arrow.
Let's say ranged and force magic for a magical arrow that lights people on fire.
Okay, so yeah. Nice.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna feed my cat. How many successes did you get?
None,
Just tell me how
but
many successes you got while I'm feeding my cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some. Use some drive. Lucky 8s. Crazy 8s.
All right, 4 drive down and 2 successes.
All right.
Dude, 5v5.
What are you doing?
Dude, give me a second, dude. Got it, okay?
Wait, what?
You got 2 successes.
I got 2 successes.
Okay, cool. 2 successes. You pull out and knock an arrow that has some like enchanted flame at the end of it, and you let it loose. It sticks into him, and it lights him on fire for a moment, but it doesn't quite like keep him on fire. It's more just like a burst of flame kind of wells up around him and then subsides, and he's just kind of like, "Oh, it fucking burns, dude! Come on, man!"
Flame on, buddy. It's
I
getting
would
a
have
little
made you
hot.
flip one
in this
card for the
dungeon.
catchphrase there, but I think you failed it yourself by adding "buddy" at the end of it.
Yes, I think that is reasonable.
All right, it's now Pikachu and/or Captain's turn.
You got anything planned?
I am hiding.
Captain is at the moment still.
Oh yeah.
In this chaos, there's no way he's noticed like a 2 success like hiding flip.
All right. Is he like wearing armor?
It's like light, kind of like very dark sort of chainmail armor.
All right. Okay.
It looks like it's meant more to like. It looks like it's meant more to look scary than to actually be particularly defensive.
It's gonna thunderbolt him.
All right, give me Brawn and Force Magic.
You are not at 1 HP. So.
Ooh, 4 on the joke.
Ooh.
Should we anti-Joker that? Because that's a really good roll, but it's really early.
It is pretty
Who
early.
is it?
I have no
Who's the
idea.
anti-Joker? I think it's usage.
Let's.
No, it's
check.
me apparently.
That's why we have the pin.
It's me.
It's
Ah.
in.
Oh,
Good decision.
I mean,
It's
that's
early, but-
really good, and there's a possibility this could end the fight or at least help it move along.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
a lot of you
But it
guys are
is-
low
it could
health,
end the
and
fight,
I don't want
whether
to
or
damage
not
any of
you
you
use it.
guys.
yeah, that's the thing too.
I'm
Nah, I
thinking
don't
with
think
all
you
those coals spread out.
We should keep it, dude. Let's see what happens.
I don't know. I'm asking the room here.
Oh,
Hey,
you
I'm
know
the
my
brown-
ass.
brown is set
I'm
feet.
not getting involved in this.
All right, Zell, Sedge, what do you guys think?
I'm cool if
Listen.
you anti-Joker it. I mean,
What would Larry
for the
do?
sake of you guys, to be honest.
I'm fine with either.
All right, let's anti-Joker this.
Alright.
I think that was definitely a good choice.
He's the one that said
it-
not to.
It was a very good choice. Yeah, so Pikachu, you send like a very strong lightning bolt through like just sort of like thread the needle through the bars and just send a lightning bolt like directly at this guy. And you just fucking toast this dude. He's got the fucking Pokemon like the skeleton. You see the skeleton through the
Oh, hell yeah.
silhouette and everything.
Ah, now
And,
I really do need a nap.
And after the shock subsides, he just sort of stands there smoking for a moment, and he just goes, "Ugh. Hey, tell the folks upstairs the roast's on." And he just sort of collapses to the floor.
Wait. Flip for a catchphrase.
I don't flip for my characters don't flip for catchphrase. I'm
All
a
right,
fucking
I've got-
DM.
I've got a few things to do, Dingle. Cardchip's got a few things to do.
Is he still alive?
He's alive, but very much very unconscious.
Thank God, dude.
Anyways,
That was
Dingle,
so-
I've got a couple of
Epic
things.
Catchphrase.
One, Dagonet is going to steal like the executioner's hood.
Okay.
Is there like a cloak where he can where that covers most of his body, like a cloak or a cape, kinda?
No, it's pretty much like just a hood. It's
Alright.
like it's kind of just like a cloth sort of like headpiece that for you would hang over your whole head and face, but for this very large-headed gentleman just sort of made it just past the nose.
He's gonna take it anyway. Second,
Oh,
He's
someone
going to
drop out. Did someone drop out?
Brown did.
No.
Oh, he's back.
There he is.
What was that, Brown? What happened? Something happened?
I just keep getting a call.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. And second, because this is a torture chamber, and the guy mentioned a banquet, Cardsharp is going to look to see if he can find any vials of poison.
Okay. Give me wit and investigation.
Are we ever gonna heal, or are we still like this?
I mean,
We are still like this until we heal.
maybe you need to find a way to heal.
Is there any way to heal in this torture dungeon?
And it's very much there's many things that would do the opposite of that, but as
we're
you
debating
might
the
expect, as you
possibilities
might
there.
expect, as you might expect, torture chambers are not very well equipped to anti-torture people.
Okay. Well, I only get one card. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Can I?
Oh, well.
Well,
Can I heal
Captain, as he was last known, will exit the furnace now.
Just get over it, Dingo. Please don't kill off my character.
Hey,
I need to think about.
can I heal the team by teaching them about proper techniques for cleaning wounds?
Well, not
Some-
before I figure out what this Joker is gonna do.
Oh,
Well, please.
there was a Joker.
Get it
Yes.
over with, Dingle. I'm asking you. I don't like suspense. God damn it.
Okay. I know something that I think is sufficiently jokery, but not lethal. On sort of like a more kind of like top shelf, you do see a pretty sinister. You do see like a pretty sinister looking vial, and it's like just barely out of reach. So you do kind of like a maneuver to kind of jump up and grab it. But the worn wood really kind of can't support what little weight you put on it. You put on this shelf with the maneuver, and it just kind of sends sort of like crashing down. Doesn't really hurt, but the vial just kind of like breaks on your head, and you just sort of feel like a slight like tingling and numb sensation through your whole body. And I'm gonna say, not permanently, but not permanently in terms of this session, but for a little while, you're gonna have a -1 agility as your sort of motor skills are kind of reeling from some sort of like immobilizing potion that was probably used to restrain like more feisty torturees.
Damn, that was a good Joker.
I mean, he has 1 health. I didn't want to kill
Yeah.
him. I didn't want to like make. I didn't want to be like, you find the poison and drink it.
Dude, I had a contingency.
All right, so you guys are now kind of.
Can I teach them though?
Can you teach them? Is the question that was just asked to me.
I
What
want
are you
to
talking?
teach these fellas about
What are you talking about?
about proper wound treatment, dude, so they can heal themselves. While helping, keep the world a healthier place, so they don't spread some sort of virus. I hand
Just heal
everybody.
us.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say.
I'm gonna heal you. Listen, you have to wear
I'm gonna
these
say,
masks at all times. Wash your hands.
Brown, I don't want to stifle your creativity. I am gonna say that an educational lesson is not gonna heal physical wounds.
That's reasonable. Can I use the textbook to bandage their wounds?
Just fucking heal us with a heal potion or something.
A heal potion, dude?
A heal arrow, whatever.
Some sort of potion guy?
John Potion.
All right, I am gonna say, just as you guys are sort of sitting here, you sort of smell something like very delicious, kind of like wafting down the stairs, and all of your stomachs kind of like grumble at once. It would seem there is food being prepared up there still that would probably be very healthy and nutritious.
Are we in the same building? Did they get new chefs?
I mean, who knows? Someone's preparing the food up there.
Oh, can we get healed or something? Because I don't like rolling 1 to 2 cards for everything.
I was trying to very unsubtly direct you guys to something where you might be able to get food.
But I can't sneak in there if I only roll like 1 card.
I mean, you can try.
Damn, sounds like you guys shouldn't have taken so much damage last session, huh?
Damn, that's crazy.
Dude, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of sounded like we were invited. I think this was, I think I'm just gonna go get some grub, because I'm kind of hurting too. I got some aches and wounds. These people seemed
I'm with you on that.
hospitable enough.
Cardsharp is going to grab Thorben by the collar of his shirt or whatever he's wearing.
Tranquilizer arrow.
No. And Cardsharp will, in a somewhat angry tone, tell Thorben, "If you blow my cover again."
Does it sound like? Wait. Question. Does it sound like?
I'm not done talking out of character, fucker.
Does it sound like? Because
No.
of the tranquilizer arrow.
Come on, man. I'm fuck off.
Let him do this thing.
I'm sorry.
Tired. I'm already tired. I haven't done anything this session, man. It's not funny.
Dude, let's go grab some grub, dude.
Let me finish out
Okay,
of character.
Okay.
And don't take this personally as a player.
I'm in character.
What I'm about to
I'm in
say.
character. Dude, listen, I'm in character.
Garchomp will grab Thorven by the collar of his tunic, shirt, whatever, and just say in a very angry, straightforward tone, "If you blow my cover again, I will have Dagonet rip out your throat." And he'll just leave him and continue walking.
I kind of scratch my chin. I'm thinking about a replacement throat arrow. The logistics of that. As I walk up the stairs.
All right, so so as you guys kind of make your way very sort of carefully, being sure to avoid any guards or what have you.
Oh, I have a disguise idea real quick.
Okay.
Can I, because I know the outside of the Arcana class robe I took has paint on it. Can I turn it inside out so it looks like a blank kind of robe?
Yeah, sure.
And to hide his face, Dagonet will wear the
Dagonet or
Cardsharp. Sorry,
Okay.
it's been a long day. I've had to do some stuff today, so I'm a bit tired.
I didn't even think about that cloak earlier with the force roll.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, me neither. You should have gotten an extra card there.
He and to hide his face, he wears the.
Oh, so should have Pikachu. What the fuck? I need to remember those robes.
He wears the executioner hood over his head and face, so it looks like he's trying to pull off a makeshift executioner look as best as he can.
Oh yeah, can I stuff that flail in my pouch?
Yeah, sure. You can grab the torturer's flail.
What
Was
do you
pretty
think, Dingle?
Badass flail.
About the kind of makeshift. He's Cardsharp's trying to make it a makeshift executioner kind of look with the inside out blank robe and the hood that he stole off the executioner guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it is definitely pretty. It's pretty convincing, I would say. And
Yeah, he'll continue on then.
all right. So as you guys as you guys as you guys are sort of making your way through, making sure to avoid guards, you do actually notice you hear as you sort of approach the kitchen where you originally sort of made your entrance that there is actually quite a bit of noise actually coming from it, which is very surprising. You all participated in killing of the kitchen staff. If somebody wants to check in, I will make you not have to flip for it.
Sure.
Check in what?
Just sort of look in. Just
I'm gonna peek in.
I was gonna say maybe Cardsharp because he actually looks like he can't be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's he has a disguise on.
Okay.
Sort of look in.
So you look in, and you see the very battle-scarred waitstaff all kind of milling very sort of like with blank expressions on their face, kind of around, just kind of like you can see like in their eyes sort of like a pale, like there's sort of like a pale purple glow over all of their eyes, as if they've sort of been like temporarily reanimated via void magic,
Oh god.
and are just kind of mindlessly still working away at the kitchen.
Cardsharp will turn back to the party and say, "Well, I guess we can. I guess the necromancer RSVP'd this party as well. The kitchen staff has been brought back to life."
You tell me we gotta kill them all again?
Oh, so no food.
Or we could just, avoid conflict.
That's a good idea. But there's one, very big kitchen between
Hold on.
us and a house full of people.
Can Cardsharp nonchalantly walk in, because he has an idea, and he'll say to the party, "Just wait here a moment."
Yes, you definitely can.
He will kind of very not assuming, not getting in anyone's face, sort of just walk in, sort of acting like he belongs as a part of this castle's or this manor's guard or staff or whatever, because he's dressed a bit like an executioner.
Yes, I will say that I am really glad that you chose to walk in. As you sort of cross the threshold, the sort of reanimated waitstaff does kind of cock their heads towards the new presence that has appeared in the room, but they do recognize that you are wearing something that a member of the house would be wearing, aka the hood of the Torture Master. And after they sort of their gaze kind of slowly relaxes off of you once they notice that, as they clearly haven't been given enough sentience to really recognize actual body shape. They just know that they saw a uniformed member of the house walk in.
Can Cardsharp look around to see if he can find any spare kitchen staff uniforms?
Grab the roast.
Grab the roast.
Let me do a thing real quick.
Yeah, sure.
I have such shit investigation.
I'm gonna say you could just find them. We can
Okay.
speed this along a little bit.
He's gonna do that. He's gonna just get a big chef hat for Pikachu. Or if Pikachu just wants to hide in someone else's big chef hat like Ratatouille.
Yes.
Okay, he'll do that. And he's also going to walk up. Is there any kind of plates that look like they okay, Cardsharp is gonna be a little bold. Okay, first off, he's gonna kind of quickly go back to the door, quickly throw to the party the uniforms and say, "Put these on real quick," and then put these on.
Wait, hold
okay.
on. I need to be able to paint the picture for the scene.
Okay.
Who's getting the chef's hat that Pikachu is hiding inside of?
Who is stronger and
Like-
can have
I feel like
Fat
Thor
Pikachu
was.
stand on his head?
Yeah, if Thorben wants to
I will
carry
take.
my weight.
I will take the responsibility.
Okay.
All right.
I think we should kind of cut a little hole in it, but tape.
No,
it back.
no. Just leave it.
No. Just tape it back though. So whenever Pikachu needs to break out, it'll be it's a
Okay,
pretty
well,
simple exercise.
Make it quick then.
Yeah, just quickly.
Back in,
modify
I
the
mean,
chef's
Cardsharp
hat.
is gonna wait for them to
Sure.
change. I had an idea, but I changed it, and he's gonna wait for them to change because having kitchen staff with him is gonna help him with his plan.
All right. I'm gonna say that you guys all put on your new chef's disguises. And
Should I put
Thorben,
on a new chef's disguise,
you
or should I?
Hmm?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So Thorben, you fashion a little porthole that Pikachu can open and close in the chef's hat.
Cardsharp is going to kind of go with the group, ask him, should I keep wearing this, or do you think a chef's outfit would be better for me? I clearly don't fit the physical description of
I'm gonna
the
put my
executioner.
I'm gonna put my Arcana class cape on. Cloak on as a cape is what I meant to say.
No, just wear the chef's thing.
Nah, dude. I mean, the chef's thing's for the zombies, but everybody else they need to know I'm repping.
I'm okay. Card Sharper's
We'll
gonna
be good.
ask.
Don't worry about it.
Card Sharper's gonna ask. Oh, what do you think would be better? Should I stay in this, or should I wear this too? Because he grabbed a third uniform.
This depends on how far we stray from the kitchen.
Do both at the same time.
Well, if I wear the chef's
would look
outfit,
fresh.
then we can get close to the actual people when we're handing out the food.
Sounds like you already convinced yourself.
All right, fine. Card Sharp is going to very quickly, because he's used to disguising. Like you don't even see it. He just changes outfits.
Right in front of me.
Damn.
I'm gonna say that let's say just for my sake, because it's a funny visual. Dagonet appears and throws up a little fucking screen, and it's like a quick change act where once it hits the floor, Card Sharp's already changed.
Nice.
Now, first off, we're going to procure ourselves some means of regaining our strength. So just sort of follow my lead.
Oh my god, I watched this documentary on Netflix.
And he's going to walk back into the kitchen.
I'm looking for the roast.
Yeah, so
You're gonna follow that?
My phone was down.
I'm gonna assume you guys are all following. So,
Yeah.
so you walk in, and once again, it's kind of the same deal where the reanimated wait staff just kind of like
Oh my god.
seeing more people, they immediately sort of turn their attention to you and quickly relax it once they realize that it's actual members of the house, or at least as far as they can tell.
I'm gonna go ask one where the roast is.
It just you walk up to one of the animated chefs and start talking to it, and it just kind of like as if it can't even hear you, just sort of like doesn't even look your way, just sort of continues sort of working, chopping up onions.
It'll take me 2 minutes to get there from Johnson.
Pikachu, you gotta smell for the roast and pull my hair to which direction it might be.
I'm gonna say there is a very large roast of some sort of like big animal, just sort of like being garnished kind of in the middle of the room.
Ooh, okay, well I'm
I
just gonna
just took
grab
like directly forward.
I'm gonna grab like a butcher's knife. I'm just gonna cut a limb off.
Card Sharp will swiftly try and steal a leg from a nearby chicken or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we don't need to do a whole ringamarole. I'm gonna say you guys.
Rigmarole.
I'm gonna say there is enough food here and very little attentiveness from the actual chefs to where you guys can definitely steal this stuff at your leisure.
Can we get full
Can I-
heal then?
Yes, this is gonna be a
Thank
full
God.
heal.
Can I make a plate and leave it in the dungeon?
Walk all the way back there?
I can like
mean, if you want to.
I'll leave it like at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
So we all back to full.
Yeah, you guys can fully restore your health.
So now what? We need to get into that party.
Well,
Can
suggest
Card Sharp find a like one of those like serving plate thingies on wheels, like serving carts?
Yeah, I'm gonna say they're. You know, let's say that the roast is on one.
All right.
The keep in mind the currently not complete roast.
He's going to take the roast off and fill it with food that hasn't been touched.
Okay.
Card Sharp is going to poke his head out of if there's more than one door leading out of the kitchen, he's going to look for a guard. If there's a guard nearby, and sort of ask him when the party's starting or if it's already started, because he needs to know when they'll actually roll the food into the dining hall or whatever.
You don't quite see a guard. You look out. You look out of sort of like the nearest door that you know isn't the way you came or the way outside. And you don't see a guard, but you do see you do see sort of like someone in like a robe with the house's crest on it.
Okay.
Just kind of like just sort of like very boredly looking, kind of like just holding up like a void magic cloaked hand. Just kind of like, and he just sort of like, he's just kind of like, oh man, how long is it gonna take those dudes? This is exhausting.
Excuse me, sir.
He kind of he kind of looks and he's like, he looks to you and he sort of like jumps up. He's like, holy fuck! What? What? No one told me these fucking reanimated idiots could talk.
No. Me and some of my peers were not present during the attack, so we did not have to be
Give me charm lying before you continue.
Okay, good thing I have lying. Thank you, God. Oh, okay, 2 success. I'm on the edge of my seat. There's that one Joker left in there, fellows.
He just the guy's just kind of like, oh.
He's just Cartsharp's also like keeping his head down, so you can't really see his eyes.
He just kind of, oh. What?
We were on the union mandated.
These
Union mandated break when it. Oh, sorry. Out of character. I keep interrupting. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
You want to go?
The guy's just kind of like, oh, these guys. If there was more of you, why am I been holding this spell for the last fucking 20 minutes?
I apologize. We were on our union mandated break when it happened. But
well, anyway,
you appreciate
what do you
your silly me with all the chaos that's been happening today. Do you happen to know when we should roll in the food for the guests?
I mean,
because most of the food is already prepared, and obviously, clearly, surely it must be close. But it's been such a busy day.
I think we were. Well, I mean, I think that fucking creepy foreign dignitary in the robe was who the Lord was waiting on. So, I guess whenever.
Damn. Well. Oh.
I mean, hey. The sooner you guys can finish up, the sooner I can go take my break.
Speaking
my hand's
of that,
fucking cramping holding this void magic spell so long.
Of course, and you're doing a fine job. You reanimating the other staff has actually been very helpful. More hands around the kitchen. In fact, Dagon is going to quickly run, grab a pastry, and come back and give it to this guy. Have yourself a little treat before dinner, and go take your break. We can, the ones that are alive, me and my peers, we can finish up from here.
Well, shit. I mean, usually I gotta wait for like a guard to tell me that. But fuck it.
Please enjoy my little thank you.
He just kind of he takes it and he takes it and sort of like dispels the hand, and like his hand that was holding the spell kind of like unnaturally twitches and sort of convulses, and he's just like, oh man. Oh, this stuff sucks. I wish the Lord hadn't gotten such an interest in void magic when he met those fucking weirdos from wherever.
Do be cautious of void arthritis. I heard that can really damage your hands and the nerves in your arms.
Yeah. I mean, not like anyone cares about that around here. Anyway, man, you have a good one.
You too. And again, thank you for your help.
He just kind of he just sort of chows down on the pastry in the other hand and just sort of walks away and just sort of like walking away. And everyone in the kitchen, as this is going on, you sort of notice all of the reanimated bodies just kind of like the light, sort of the purple glow kind of leaves their eyes, and they all just sort of immediately slump to the floor where they are.
I guess that's taken care of.
All right. So the necromancer has been taken care of, or whatever his occupation may be. I still have no idea when we're supposed to reel this in. Apparently, the lord of this castle, or this manor, is waiting for a foreign dignitary.
Well,
Maybe it was the guy in the dungeon.
That was the executioner, dumbass.
I think Dingle was saying that he came already, right?
Yeah, that is what I said.
Oh, he was Wade? Oh, okay, I didn't hear.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Just
said
fine.
I said it kind of quickly, but basically he had already arrived.
Okay. Then let's take this tray, and Thorben, do not touch the food on this tray right here. This is for them.
I've already eaten part of the roast.
No, I took the roast
The
off.
roast
You can
is
have
fine.
that.
The roast is just kind of sitting on the floor right now.
I kind of
Alright.
just push it down the stairs to the dungeon.
I'm going to ask that you all, is there more than one of these like trolley carts for carrying plates, or is there just like a big
sure.
one? Okay.
I'll
Then
say
load-
I'll say there's a couple.
All right. Then let's load these up with the untouched food, and let's get to the dining hall.
Wait. Let's fill them up with dynamite.
I was going for something more subtle. Please don't do that right now.
We do have to.
Listen,
Well, we
I'm,
did come here to wreak some havoc, didn't we?
yeah,
No,
I'm kind
I am
of.
tired by going by your plans. We do this
You know
my
what?
way.
We'll save that one. For
What are
next
you trying to do? What's the plan?
We're going to do this more tactfully, so just follow my lead.
Oh, what are we doing tactfully though?
You're pushing the trolley right now.
I'm pushing a trolley.
Trolley full of food.
Is it one of those trolleys with like cloth on it that can like
Yeah,
hide underneath?
Probably. Yeah.
Alright,
It's
he's just
awesome.
gonna hide
It-
underneath one of the trolleys.
It totally is.
Let's just bring these out.
Okay, yeah. I put my
And-
hat under there.
What?
You put the whole hat under.
The whole hat, dude. So now
Put the
he'll.
hat back
stuck.
on. They can't
I
recognize
put
you.
on another hat.
Oh my god.
He puts on a sous chef's hat.
Okay.
He downgrades. He downgrades because he doesn't have to hide Pikachu anymore.
That's
Okay.
the real chef down there.
Let's just roll these in.
Pikachu.
and- Let's just roll these in and get an idea of what we're up against. That's what you do. That's the safer way and the more efficient way of doing it. All right, let's go. Oh, by the way, does anyone know where the dining hall is?
Well, can I see if I?
You two have hit this place before, haven't you?
Thorben and or Captain can give me a intelligence and let's say either streetwise or investigation to see if they remember where the
Oh,
dining hall is.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? What am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah, I think it was just over here.
Zal goes back to the dungeon, locks himself in.
the door is broken though.
It was right next
Well,
to the guard
that's,
barracks.
that's interesting.
Why?
A double joker
Are you
on
sure you don't want
trying
use
to
dynamite?
find a room in a house. All right, I actually got to think about this one.
Are you positive you don't want to use dynamite?
No, don't, please.
I hand over the vest with dynamite on it I've created.
No! Fuck off.
You know your mission.
Okay. I've got an idea. So
Hear it.
you sort of take this cart. The one that you have, and you're just feeling like you're kind of done with this place. You're feeling very impatient, and you're just kind of like, well, I mean, if we just go, we'll eventually find it. I mean, we're in disguise. What do we need? We can just look around. and you just sort of take your cart and just sort of immediately start wheeling it out, like without like before. You immediately start wheeling it out, kind of like before anyone could really say anything to stop you. And you get a pretty you get not very far down the hallway. Okay, hold on. Let's flip some cards. You get not very far down the hallway before you kind of like trip on something and lose your balance over the cart. You're gonna take 2 damage. And this cart kind of goes like you kind of go like careening and sort of flying a closer distance around the hallway. And when you look up, you see the you see a very distraught looking mage with a half-eaten pastry being reprimanded by the captain of the guard and 2 more guards. And the commotion draws all of their attention directly towards you. Just as the guards draw their sword, and the guard captain goes, "Ah, hello again."
I think the captain's in danger, Cartrip says, and he's going to push his cart really quickly and jump on it and surf on it to follow after Zell's character.
All right, I'm gonna say you guys are gonna make it. There is gonna be one round.
Can I do a roll for that?
Okay, yeah.
What?
You do give me agility athletics to see if you can make it in this round of combat.
With did you hear how I said it though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's okay. So 1, 2. Oh, I have full athletics. That's right.
I want to load up my cart with
So full athletics. -1 agility, but I'm healthy. So I think that's right. 7.
Is your agility normally 3?
It's 2.
It's normally 2. Okay.
So.
But no, is it 2 after the penalty, or is it 2 normally and you're
It's
also
2 normally.
Okay. So
1. And I am. I'm 1 card
you're
over.
1 card over.
Sorry.
Because it would be 6 because it's
Sorry.
1 plus 4 plus 1.
Well, at least this will be really entertaining because the way I said it. So 1 success and 1 joker.
Hey,
All
Thorne,
right.
You got some jokers in there, right?
Well, hey,
I'm
I
gonna
have a
say-
stacked deck now. I have a stacked deck.
You
now.
are? Well, you are going to make it there in time for the first round of combat, but you are also going to take 1 damage as your maneuver ends with you falling off your trolley and just sort of like face planting on the ground as it lands on you.
Oh!
It's like a fucking pile up at the end of this hallway.
It really is at this point.
What are you doing? Stop touching my cards. No, fuck off.
Hey, Dingle,
Yeah.
can I rig my card up with dynamite and give the fuse to Pikachu?
What?
Give you intelligence explosives.
Oh, it's a good thing he's somehow intelligent.
I think that.
Oh. Okay.
4 successes.
Not bad.
You find whatever could be like reagents for explosives in this kitchen and sort of mix them all together with the ones that you already have for arrow making.
Mhm.
And you just kind of sort of load up the covered underside of this cart with just like this gigantic payload of like high power explosives. That's 4 successes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I will keep that in mind moving forward, but
Well,
yeah,
since-
Pikachu, you are currently sharing the underside of this trolley with many improvised but very powerful explosives.
I'm
And he
going
has
to
the,
get
uh,
out.
dude, get on top of the cart. I'll give you the fuse. You know what I'm saying? I'll just push you into him.
I'm gonna surf it like the surfing Pikachu.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
That's fantastic.
I'm gonna shoot Pikachu with the sunglasses arrow.
give me one flip. Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Clubs.
You shoot a sick ass pair of sunglasses onto Pikachu's face.
We're doing this.
All right. So you're gonna okay. I'm
gonna
gonna
make my
say
way
we're
up
gonna do a round of combat before you push the trolley of explosives, though. First,
Mhm.
because combat is definitely started for
Yeah.
the present for the party that initiated it and the one and the member that made themselves a part of it. I'm gonna say there's sort of two guards flanking like the guard captain that you saw before. And I'm
Yeah.
going to say the guard captain is going to go first. And he is going to swing at you for 2 damage, Captain Dodgeable. I'm gonna say that Card Sharp, you definitely out initiative the other guards though, so you can go now.
Cod Shop will quickly get up, and the guard captain is this guy, right?
Yeah, the red
Or
one in
whatever.
front is the guard captain.
He is going to summon Dagonet dramatically and say, "Oh well, Captain. I was about to say you're about to get your just desserts now that we finally reunited." And he's going to summon the Void crossbow and shoot at him.
All right, give me ranged void -1.
Wait. Ah, fuck. I don't have anything in ranged because I thought it was going to be agility.
Oh,
void or
that's
whatever.
right. It is agility void. I forgot.
It's okay. So I do have -1 agility. That's that.
Yeah,
I have
and
full
also
void,
and -1.
and I'll just leave out the healthy card then.
Okay.
Oh, 2 successes ain't bad first time. Again, I have a
The,
stacked deck now at least.
Yeah, the captain attempts to block it with his shield, but enough like void kind of like bounces off and does sort of collide with his unhelmeted head, and it does sort of like leave kind of like a bit of like a burn on him.
Dagonet just, Cardtrap just gives like a wicked smile.
All right, so now the 2 other guards are going to attack. Okay. All right. The guards are gonna rush forward with swords drawn, and both Card Sharp and Captain are going to have 2 damage coming their way.
Dodgeable, yay!
All right.
Miss me with that gay shit, guards. I say out of character.
All right, it's now Captain's turn.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Is there like a stairwell or something I can try to just book up?
What the fuck? Why are you leaving me?
I mean, look at the situation.
I don't know if there's necessarily. It's kind of. You didn't really get very far. But I can say you could give me agility athletics to run back the way you came.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah, I was no like windows or anything, I'm guessing.
Why?
Nah.
Yeah, okay.
Why are you leaving me, Zell? That's so mean.
Look at me.
You have a cool-ass flail.
I do.
You have a
cool
flail.
flare. I also have 2 health. But yeah,
You're down to 2 health already?
Yeah,
God damn.
2 from the cart.
Yeah,
From-
no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
Damn,
I'm
those guards actually flipped really well.
gonna give it a run. I don't really have anything in run, but I can flip 1 for agility, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Use a hero point. And a drive. And a drive. And a drive.
Oh my god.
Drive
And
away.
Drive away.
Nice.
Well, I mean, you get up and sort of start like limping away. All right.
Hey
So,
guys,
that would-
plan B. Give Thorben a wink.
Yeah. So with that round of combat done, I will
Plan
now
B,
say
more
that
like.
if Thorben and Pikachu want to do anything with their explosive cart. Oh wow, I gotta turn down Groovy with the new one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna start pushing it as hard as I can, and I'm gonna try to launch it into the center of these guards.
All right.
Is Pikachu still riding it?
I am.
Yeah, of
I am
course.
riding it.
Okay.
He's holding the fuse.
Yeah, Pikachu is holding like a long fuse and on top of the cart that's connected to the explosives.
With sunglasses on.
No, it's
Yeah.
just surfing
With
Pikachu.
sunglasses.
It's just surfing Pikachu.
All right, Thorben, give me brawn athletics to push the cart.
Okay, let me just Okay, I'm definitely using my hero point for this one.
That would be a good idea.
And I'll use my last drive too, just so.
Oh no. Perfect.
We used
Well-
that anti-joker already, right?
Yes.
Oh,
We
you
did.
sure
We
did.
sure did.
All right. So that cart had 4
Mirko,
successes
where are
in
you?
it.
Yes.
I changed the money's counter to explosives.
I saw you did that. I was like, nice.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So Thorben, you yell at Pikachu. You're like, Pikachu, light the fuse. And Pikachu complies. And Thorben, you give the cart a mighty push, and like any good rider, you sort of lift up your feet and put them on the back of the cart to sort of see your charge into battle.
A captain goes down with his ship.
So, man, I don't want to instantly kill you, so I'm gonna.
Can I dodge it?
I don't want to instantly kill you, so I can't. So I will say that you can dodge it, but you've got 5 damage coming your way.
dive out of the way like a fucking action hero.
I will say that as a penalty for letting you use your dodge here, you're not gonna reset it after this combat.
That's all right because is it still my turn?
I mean, it would be if you didn't just fucking send if you didn't just send like 5 damage worth of explosives into these guards and fucking blow them away.
Dude, I got an ultimate refresh once per combat on your turn. You may reset your dodge to its max value. This does not cost an action.
Well, the next combat, you should better use that.
Oh, I got it.
This combat's super over. Those guards both had 5 health, and the guard captain had 7 before Cynical hit him for 2. That insta-killed the guards.
What happened to Pikachu?
I'm gonna say it wasn't Pikachu's Joker. I'm gonna say he hopped off.
I'm walking away with my
Yeah.
sunglasses
kinda-
on.
It's more like
All right.
Well, that's
So,
one way to cause some mayhem.
did it do damage to the house?
It fucking it just like tore up like the walls and ceiling of this like area of the hallway.
Nice.
I guess we gotta find a way out of here.
So you guys,
Wait, hold on. Out of character. What the fuck was our original mission?
it was
Was it just
literally
to-
it was literally just to mess up the house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wreak
Well, has been
mayhem.
completed. Can I quickly look around to see if, before we leave, Karchup just wants to take one quick look around in this area to see if he can snatch anything particularly valuable? Just
I'm
like
gonna
a
say,
gun thing or something.
I'm gonna say you don't have to flip for it because I'm gonna say that as you're looking around, you notice like a tall, very pale man in like a very opulent robe coming down the hallway, going like, "What is the meaning of this?"
Gag arrow.
Wait, what? I want to hear what Dingle had to say.
He's just kind of like you see the dude's just like,
Oh, but I don't get to steal anything valuable.
I mean, not yet. as this dude's just kind of like, he kind of
Oh wait,
walks
as
fo-
he is he
he
still like
walks-
down the hallway? 'Cause I
yeah,
wanted-
he's like heading down the hallway towards you. He's like,
That
like-
Karchup is going to go, what a pain! And he's going to send Dagonet basically flying forward, claws out, going to slash at this guy before he can even get too close to us.
all right, flip, void melee.
Dagonet, ravage this one! And I'm healthy still. Wait, is 5 healthy? Yes. Right?
Yes, 5 is
Okay.
healthy for you.
Ooh, 3. Not bad. I'm going to use a drive just to see if I get one extra good card. Oh, okay. Oh well. But 3's not bad. Take it away, Dingle.
Oh yeah, you reminded me.
So, you sort of like send Dagonet at him, and Dagonet kind of just like he rushes forward with his claws and just like totally fucking tears into this dude. And he like falls backwards, kind of like gasping and bleeding, just kind of like, "This wasn't supposed to happen to me. Not with the acolyte here."
Whack-a-lack.
As that sort of happens, sort of like almost as if he like materialized from like from just the smallest shadows in the room. There emerges sort of like a man in like a pitch black robe with like sort of like a black mask sort of obscuring his whole face that most people here don't recognize, but Pikachu, you totally do recognize as one of the people you saw in Connington at that, like, Void Temple.
Oh god.
Who's
guy-
this bugger?
What's going
Long
on, Pikachu?
story. He's bad news.
He just sort of he looks down. He looks down. He looks down to Lord Bright, and then just sort of, well, I guess I wasn't supposed to say that that's who that was, but he looks down at the opulent man, and then he sort of looks to, like, at the sort of hallway, and he just goes, Lord Bright, your so elegant castle, as you described it to me, seems to be in not a well state for my arrival. Oh, sir, please, sir, I don't know where these hooligans came from. They were supposed to be locked up in the dungeon. I don't know what that absolute fool of the torture master did.
Cardsharp will like smugly hold up the hood enough, hopefully that Lord Bright sees it.
It wasn't.
Oh, him? We took care of him a long time ago.
It wasn't his fault. He was all right.
Oh gods! What? The robed man is just kind of like, I've seen enough. Clearly this alliance you proposed is as meaningless as I presumed it would be. And as he's kind of like walking away, Lord Bright kind of like grabs him by like the foot of his cloak and is just kind of like, no, please, this is just a small setback. I'll just tell me what you need of me. I'll do anything just for more of those void artifacts. And the man just kind of like, he just sort of looks at him and he just goes, anything you say. Very well. I suppose I can impart one more artifact on you. And he pulls out one of those void masks and just sort of like very violently like affixes it to his face.
What the bloody hell?
And so then it just sort of like, he just sort of like almost like just fades out of reality after he does so. And you guys just sort of see Lord Bright's body just kind of like just sort of like laying there lifeless for a moment. And then it just sort of starts like convulsing. And just this sort of like just pitch blackness just like envelops his body. And eventually he stands up as just kind of like this incredibly tall, just twisted and mangled like mass of like pitch black energy that is going to now attack you guys.
Let's go.
Better.
Seems we're up for round 2, gentlemen. The show hasn't even started yet.
Damn, we used a pile of dynamite too.
Alright, everyone
Yeah, I'm out of explosives.
make sure everybody but Brown reset your dodge.
Yeah, Brown doesn't get to reset.
I mean, he does on his turn, but just not
I'm
right
making,
away.
I'm making a joke, guys.
Oh!
I'll add one to the funnies.
No.
It was a joke. I'm joking.
Bro, it was a prank. Come on.
What did you reference, Brown, in the chat? I reject my human. What's that from again?
I don't know.
It's from it's JoJo.
Oh.
That's what he says when he.
God.
That's what Dio says when he puts on the mask.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's been so long since I watched part 1.
I'm gonna say you were the I don't mean to pick on you, but you were the last person that no, that's too many attacks towards you in one turn. I'm gonna say Pikachu. A clawed hand is gonna a clawed hand is gonna sort of telescope towards you as sort of the crooked long arm stretches out to kind of try and grab at you.
Alright.
You're gonna take 4 damage as just
Eesh.
void claws tear into you. And it will now be Cardsharp's turn.
Cardsharp is going to be like, "Hey, hands off the rat!" And he's going to run up to Void Bright and try and stab at the mask, at the crystallized mask, with the sword as it's lit up with void flames. Like his dagger, he's going to have use the void magic to douse the blade in fire and try and stab at the mask.
All right. Give me agility melee -2.
Oh, did my agility thing ever wear off? It has been a bit, but if it's
Yeah,
not-
let's say it wore off by now.
Okay, so
This is,
agility
this is a big
melee.
fight.
So -2. Oh, I'll take
Yes.
this. That's healthy. Oh no. I'm going to use my last hero point. Might as well. Okay, and I'm going to use my last drive. I'm going all out, fellas. Ah,
He's going in.
sorry. Well, that's it for that, but I tried.
Okay.
Like he's actively gonna as he's close enough, Cardsharp actively jumps and tries to do a downward stab into the masked face. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So this sort of what was formerly Lord Bright's body is just kind of it's naturally convulsing and almost shifting around, just sort of side to side, almost as if it was phasing near where it was before, from where it was to where it was before. You can't. Your attacks aren't quite landing exactly where you'd want them to, just because of how erratically the body is sort of shifting positions.
Okay.
But you do get a pretty shallow stab, sort of towards the head, but not really where you're aiming.
And as Dagonet kind of recoils from his own attack, I mean, as Cardsharp recoils from that, Dagonet is going to rejoin him because he's still summoned.
Yeah. So, now it will be Thorbin's turn.
I'm gonna I'm gonna shoot an arrow. It's got an elastic hand on it. I'm gonna try to pull his mask off.
All right. Give me with an elastic hand.
You know, one of those silly hands. You slap them onto people.
No, I know what you mean. I don't know what that flip is, though.
Yeah, I clip it on to the bow. I guess I don't fucking know. I think that might work.
We've generally just defaulted to perform for silly shit. So let's go with that. So let's go ranged perform.
All right.
Oh, -2. So only flip. So flip one more card.
It was a complete failure.
Yeah, it's you're sort of having you're having kind of a tough time, similar to how similar to what sort of happened with Cardsharp. you know, you're aiming one spot, and then by the time it gets there, like the body has like the body is just like shifted in like an entirely different direction, and it's just really hard to get a bead on this dude and really aim at him. It's almost as if like it sort of naturally kind of like fades into and out of reality away from where you're trying to hit it.
I'll also use refresh.
Okay. Pikachu or Captain? I think Pikachu. Let's see. Do any of you have something? I guess.
Yeah, I do. I'll go first. Pikachu is going to adjust his sunglasses, correct his posture, and begin a speech to his fellow compatriots.
Oh shit.
Mama, white ass daddy. White ass daddy.
Wait, which one's
Wait,
which?
oh no, shit. I need to get my cards out first. What's the flip again?
I believe it's charm, empathy.
God, Tubby.
Yeah, that's one.
So,
Lease is great. Come on, give me a longer one here. Lead pipes under 5 to 15 windows. Under a pallet of bricks.
It's genius.
all right. So, everyone's next flip, you get 2 additional cards on it, starting with Captain.
All right. Well, are there any bricks?
There are many bricks strewn about
I'll
because
take
there
it
was
to
just
heart.
an explosion.
I'm gonna throw a brick at him.
All right, give me brawn melee to throw a brick. -2.
Okay, so technically the bonuses are after, right? Or is it?
The bonuses, yeah. I mean, wait, hold on. I think you're just flipping 1 card here. I don't think you can flip less. I don't think you can bring a flip down to 0. But I think if you could, yours would be right now because you're 2 brawn, no melee, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was asking whether it'd be just 2 cards or 3 with the bonus.
Oh, that's right, that bonus. That would be. Just flip 1 extra card. I don't want to do the math. Let's split the difference and say it's 1 extra card.
Honestly,
Oh.
it's probably better.
By the way,
Just
Dingle,
one.
by the way, Dingle, I
I mean-
finally. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There you go.
I finally picked my second ultimate. By the way,
Oh, what is it?
it's well, the only other master I have is athletics, so I picked workout. Because
Oh,
one of the things I
cool.
can pick is your base dodge increases by 2 until the end of the session. I will do that next time, so I have more dodge.
Keep that in mind. We're gonna need to add that to the part of. We're gonna need to add that to the pin.
Okay, just saying.
I think
Actually,
I
it's
might...
a pretty good ultimate, honestly.
It is.
'Cause-
It is a pretty good ult actually. It's a very clever way to do a athletics ultimate.
And it definitely will help my character because it can either like increase like initiative or dodge depending on what I pick that session.
Yeah.
Or card or core, which I flip another card for brawn actions, which would also be nice. I don't use brawn as much though.
You could.
I could, but the hot yoga and cardio definitely fit. I definitely could have used that before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have let you get that bonus if you just decided it.
No, I know. I'm just saying I picked it today. I finally
Okay.
had a chance while we are talking about ultimates and stuff. Sorry.
Cool. All right.
I couldn't find the pin earlier. I had to like search for it. Not the pin, like the link to the ultimates page. Like the
Oh, you could have
PDF
just
one.
asked me, dude.
Oh fuck! Well, I got it anyway. I did it the hard way, but I got it. The point is, I finally picked a second ultimate after like 5 sessions of playing this character.
Nice. Well, now, without further ado, we have a Joker to get to.
Sorry
do.
for interrupting, guys. Sorry.
Um. All right. Okay, I've actually got an idea for this. So I'm gonna say you pick up a brick and like attempt to sort of like lob it, but you just sort of throw it up too high and it hits some like bricks that were loosened by the explosion before. And you're gonna have a brick just sort of like fall on you for 1 damage.
That's like a fucking Flintstones gag.
Rock falls, nobody dies.
But Captain is gonna have a headache tomorrow.
He is.
All right now.
So, card sharp.
Mm-hmm.
The so you're kind of standing right next to this thing, right?
I guess, relatively.
So it kind of throws both of its arms back and just sort of like then just kind of jerks them forward just to kind of clasp around you. You're gonna take 2 damage. I will say somehow you can dodge it.
I can kind of like you can say you could like minimalize it just by moving around enough. I don't know.
Yeah. But you are being like pretty tightly held. You are being pretty tightly held by him now, and you will actually need a brawn like a free. You need to make a brawn action before your turn to try and like break out of it before you can.
Before
take
my
your
turn, because what if I just? Because I had an idea if I was stuck in there.
Hmm.
I had an idea if I was stuck in there.
Tell me what it is.
I was going to have Dagonet attack.
I am gonna say for the purposes of this, he's kind of grabbing you both. They're pretty big claws.
Friggin' retcon.
He's just kind of got these like giant claws.
Okay. Well, I have 2 brawn, and I'm healthy. I don't have anything.
If you want, I can let you use some or all of your friendship speech flips for this.
Fuck. God damn it!
Dang.
Those last 5 cards better be fucking amazing.
Yeah, so you and Dagonet are just kind of like struggling to try and get out, but this thing is just like, it's just sort of like, its arms are almost like locked in stasis as they're sort of like gripping you. As the rest of the body sort of like weirdly kind of like juts back and forth around the arms.
Dagonet, sort of angry in character, will go, "Will you lot stop pissing around and help?" He's kind of yelling to the party.
Yeah.
It is now Corbin's turn.
Corbin.
Oh,
Are you
my
muted,
mic was
bro?
muted. Whoops. Sorry
Nice.
about that.
I figured that's why I said it.
Does our enemy here have a body? Like, is there a human
It's
visible
still
there.
it's still Lord whatever his face, I think.
So the way you didn't play in actually I should explain this for the people who weren't in Fantasy Season 1. Basically what happens is those masks, they just kind of like what they're put onto, they effectively like kill what they're attached to, and then just sort of use the body to kind of like form void around it into these like horrifying creatures.
Okay.
Does it still have a throat?
It not one that would like be used for breathing.
Okay, well then I'm thinking it's not necessarily inhumane to test out my new throat replacement arrow on this void monstrosity.
I mean, yes, but I have to know where you're going with this.
Listen, I shoot it at the throat, right? And then it replaces it. But get this, it explodes.
All right.
Takes one throat, removes it, puts itself there.
Okay. That could be done. Tell me, give me even or odd for what you're flipping on the. Give me even or odd. This is either biology or
Odd.
explosives, the way you've described it. Give me even or odd, and I'll see which one it is.
It's taking the odds.
Odds?
Odds.
Okay. Actually, if you're, what do you want it to flip as then? If you're choosing, I would imagine biology since you have eclectic, but I don't know if you have.
Engineer. No, explosives. I don't have biology.
Oh, okay. All right. So if it's odds, it flips explosives.
Yeah.
That's All right. Give me ranged biology.
Okay, I'm at everything. So, oh, damn it. Yeah, that was a rough one.
Yeah, that's that is a bit of a difficult shot to land on sort of the way this thing is kind of like on the way this thing is sort of like just kind of phasing in and out of reality. And it kind of you make a shot that would have landed in the throat area had it not sort of phased out of the way.
Bastard.
And that's gonna make it Pikachu's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna ask, how damaged is the house? Is there like holes in the roof yet or anything like that? Basically, is there a sky like shining in?
There is actually, if you're gonna be looking around, I might be able to reveal something earlier than I intended.
Sure.
You're on sort of like the bottom. You're sort of on like the ground level. So rather than like sky up above, there is like another floor up above you. But as you're looking through kind of the hole that was revealed via Captain's Joker, you can see on the floor above you a familiar, what appears to be a lobster walking aimlessly around on the floor above.
Fuck yes. Okay, well, I'm just gonna blast him with thunder then. The
Alright,
void being not the lobster.
He's not cooking Larry.
Give me brawn
Wait,
force
what?
-2.
Did Larry just show up?
He's on the floor above.
Larry is on the floor above you guys.
Oh god.
Okay.
Two and a joker.
Two and a joker, eh? The as the thunderbolt is coming towards it, Lord Bright kind of like whips the arms it has Card Sharp stuck in forward, and just kind of puts Card Sharp in the way of the lightning bolt. That's 2 damage incoming, Card Sharp. As it goes to... those are your cards. What am I doing? It is going to go to Captain.
Is there any way I can like? I am pretty low. Is there any way I can like try to help Card Sharp out?
You could like. I mean, if you could think of any way to either like damage the hands or pull him out of it.
Well, I'm out of jokers and I've got a knife, so
I will say that these hands, as they're sort of like locked in place, really aren't going to have the same like interference as the main body has.
Yeah, I feel like he's... Yeah, he'll just try to get a little slash in to release. Hopefully release the
Give me the old brawn melee.
brawn. Oh, +1 for the knife.
That is actually enough. It didn't. The thing didn't roll very many cards to capture Card Sharp. He just didn't roll enough. So yeah, you just kind of like. I mean, you're not able to do much. You mostly just like pry a finger open. But it is enough for Dagonet to get enough leverage to kind of like force the hands away from Card Sharp. And it's now gonna be this thing's turn. Ooh. And it actually it. Okay, okay. I know exactly how to do this then. So it kind of like this thing sort of like as Dagonet rips Card Sharp away from it, it kind of lets out this like very sort of like unnatural kind of like and after a moment, like two more kind of like twisted like long clawed arms kind of like sprout out of its sides.
It's not funny anymore.
And as it kind of like, and as it kind of readies itself, and as it sort of as it readies itself for an attack.
Wait, that's the rose pile.
It sure is. It sure is.
It sure is.
Oh, yeah.
What?
No! The Joker!
What the fuck?
Wow.
His...
As it readies itself for an attack, Larry from the other floor sort of jumps in, and it kind of like Larry almost sort of like just like assimilates himself with the sort of like void, with this sort of void creature, and it's sort of like its body kind of like convulses for a little bit, and suddenly it's like it's almost as if like Larry sticking himself inside the void creature has like tethered it into this like reality more. And as the thing, as it sort of like materializes and sort of stops being very kind of like, very sort of phasey like it was before, and its arms kind of like slink to the ground, and it's as it kind of like, and it's kind of just like, very just sort of like, it's trying to like move, but it's like moving like very sluggishly, as if it's not used to like just existing here. Let me say, for the next 4 turns, this thing is not going to have any interference, and it's also not going to have the reduced damage it was taking before. So, fire
Larry.
away! Larry made the ultimate sacrifice to tether this thing to reality.
Oh my god.
God
Fucking
damn
champion.
it, Larry! I shouldn't have given him the hero point.
Holy shit. That was incredible.
And the thing also jokered on its attack roll, so it doesn't get a turn. That was its turn.
Nice.
Growing more arms and becoming weaker was its turn. So it's now Card Sharp is up.
Am I still grappled?
No,
You're freed.
Last turn, I don't know if you were away because you weren't really talking, but last
I'll
turn,
just wait for my turn.
yeah, last turn, Captain did free you from the grapple.
Card Sharp is going to be a bit angry at this void bright and say, it's a good thing that cloaked idiot revived you, because now I get to kill you a second time. And he's going to jump at him and try and, like, once again, just try and go and, like, stab at the mask.
All right, give me agility and melee. This time, no minuses.
Well, I'm not
hold on.
healthy, unfortunately.
Well, that's not really a minus. That's just not an extra.
That's true.
You kidding me?
Dang. I guess you already
Did I-
used all your.
Did I use all my face cards?
I guess you used all your face cards before.
Or at least most. There could be one.
I don't know. Fuck. I wish I had.
I'm gonna say well, in that case, I'm gonna say the mask is apparently a lot harder than you were anticipating, and your knife just kind of bounces off of it.
feel useless this fight.
Everyone has fights like that.
It's not over yet.
I am at 1.
True. Thorben, you're up.
I look over with tears in my eyes, and I yell, "This was for Larry!" And I fire an arrow with an empty aquarium on the end of it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Does it have water?
I mean, it's got all the fixins, but
Okay.
there's no Larry. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely incomplete.
Wait, one second. I just gotta give me 1 second.
I'm sorry, Dingle. I just had to show you that.
God damn it. Cynical, as this was going on, Cynical sent me a picture of fucking of the shopkeeper from Hades as Morshu from Zelda CD, and it's making me laugh my ass off.
I love that. I knew you would love it.
All right.
Sorry.
You know what? I'm gonna say that Thorben almost certainly built this aquarium himself. So that's gonna be a engineering ranged flip.
Give it to me. You're gonna give it to me.
You're avenging Larry. How can I not?
Larry!
Oh, wait.
You're,
You're not healthy.
Or did you
No,
use
that's a quick
engineering
pick.
yet?
I haven't used.
Oh, he
engineering.
didn't use engineering yet. That's what that's
Yeah.
for.
Wow.
Oh wow.
What the fuck?
Oh wow.
It's a very hard mask. Maybe it's got less
It's a
special.
very
defense.
heavy aquarium.
I like that way better. It's a lobster-sized aquarium full of water. It flies like a couple inches and then just collides on the ground.
I too collide on the ground. I collapse.
Larry. Thorben takes emotional damage.
Undodgeable, dude.
It's
Undodgeable.
undodgeable.
That hurts.
Alright, Pikachu is incredibly moved by Larry's heroic maneuver, and he's going to... Now that this thing's more...
Wait.
Hmm?
Didn't I get 2 for that? For Pikachu's thing? Or did I already pass that?
You.
Okay.
Oh
No,
Wait.
I can't remember.
I don't think it's rolled around.
What was his last one?
no! You definitely haven't used yours yet.
Okay, let's see if Pikachu's movement changes the fate of the world.
Look at that.
One
I'm
out
gonna
of
say-
like 12.
King.
I'm gonna say for that, we're not gonna retcon anything. I'm gonna say as you're like crying on the floor, you like pick up a shard of glass from the aquarium and like huck it at the direction of the void creature and it sticks into him.
It's pretty good.
Okay, Pikachu is incredibly moved by this, and he's going to Iron Tail, where the shard of glass just landed, and drive it in further.
Oh, all right.
This is it.
Surely.
This is it, Luigi.
Surely.
That's Brawn Melee +1.
Oh,
go.
The one.
That's it. That's like
That's like 6.
no, that's
5, 6, 7. Right?
7. I
7.
think you're max charm,
Oh,
aren't
yeah,
you?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say Pikachu. You kind of like you sort of slide your tail. You slide the iron tail across like the water from the broken aquarium, and then you sort of like send a current of electricity back, and just sort of like electrocute the tail.
Okay.
And then just like rush forward and just like there's like the sound of like almost a thunderclap as this thing collides with the shoulder
Oh,
that the
hell
glass
yeah.
shard is inside of. And it just like blows away all of the void that's like surrounding this thing. And two bodies are going to fall to the floor. One of the Lord Bright mask still attached, and one of a heavily void scarred Larry.
I immediately run over
See
to
ya.
Larry.
Wait a minute, give me a second. I just chose the first song. I hope it's good. You pick up Larry and just like purple and just like there's just like dark purple and black streaks just like all along its body, and it's just sort of like his claws are just kind of hanging limp in your hands.
I bring him over to Thorben. Thorben?
Brown, are you muted?
Yes.
Ah, damn.
So he's not moving.
Yeah, he looks like. I mean, Larry's body looks like it was just absolutely inundated with void magic while he was in there.
I have one thing. A rare artifact. It may work. I pull out an arrow with a feather on it. I look away as I shoot Larry with the Phoenix down arrow. I love you, Larry.
Give me ranged and spirit magic.
It's 3.
Sounds a bit much, huh?
It works.
Pretty successes. It's just so dramatic right now. The scene.
Do you have any more?
Do you want to bump it up at all?
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
No more hero points?
I think I used. Did I use 2 already?
Might have, I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised. It was a pretty hero point heavy session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already used 2. For sure.
I thought
Drive's
you had
all
more.
gone.
Is
I'm
the
gonna
feather still
say-
there?
Hmm?
Is the feather still there?
Well,
Like,
hold
is
on.
the- is-
We need to. I haven't said the outcome of the flip yet.
Okay, because I could help. Well, I had an idea to help. I don't know if it'll work or not.
I'm gonna say the Phoenix down arrow kind of it collides with Larry, and it's sort of like in kind of like a in sort of like a bright light kind of envelops it sort of envelops Larry's sort of like shell, and all of the sort of like void magic markings are sort of gone from him now, but he still is totally unresponsive.
They lobotomized him. What did they do to you, Larry? Dude, I'm gonna take the. Drastic times call for drastic measures. Is the monstrosity is dead, right?
Yeah, bright.
Is the mask still there?
You can't take the mask off.
Yeah, the mask stays like very sort of like almost like merged with the victim's flesh even after they've been kind of even after the void creature that like was using them as a host has been killed.
Cardsharp absolutely was not giving a shit about Larry's resurrection, by the way. He was already pilfering Lord Bright's body for valuables.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna pick up Larry and put him in my pouch. See if we can give him some professional help.
Hand on the Thorben's shoulder.
Just don't know what's gonna happen.
What were you gonna say, Dingle?
well, first of all, Thorben, you can add Larry deceased to your non-useful items. Okay, and searching Lord Bright's body, you find you find just like a very kind of ornate looking you find just like a very ornate looking sort of medallion.
Cardsharp will pocket it and not tell anyone.
All right. You can add Lord Bright's medallion to your non-useful items.
Anything else?
I mean, he did. Tubby dead Larry.
Why?
Oh my god.
Why?
Him the muscle to power on.
In the muscle to power on. Fuck. I mean,
That's one of your moves.
I mean, I will say honestly, Card Sharp. No, there's nothing else of like that's particularly as interesting as this medallion, but he does have like various sort of like rings and shit on him.
He pockets all of them. He doesn't tell anyone.
All right. Add as a separate thing in your non-useful items, just like
Loot.
loot, Lord Bright loot.
Is there any like windows to the front of the house nearby?
I actually, I did mean to say this at some point, but there was just more like pressing things. I will say, you know, I'll rewrite it so that it doesn't make me look like a fucking hack. I'm gonna say in sort of the aftermath of the fight, some more debris that was like partially blown out from the explosion does fall away and does make like a hole leading to outside the manor.
Okay, nice. Are there tapestries nearby at all? Like something flammable?
Yeah. There's like tapestries just sort of like at certain areas of the wall with like the Bright family crest on them.
I'm just gonna start lighting stuff up. You know, these bastards, what they did to Larry, they're gonna pay.
Give
They
me
I don't have a Larry. They don't have a mansion.
oh my god. Give me a how I assume you're using some sort of arrow. Describe it to me so I can determine the flip.
I just pull out the Molotov cocktail arrow.
Oh, that's just a straight ranged explosives.
Two successes.
That's a good start. Does anyone else want to help burn this mother down?
Card Sharp will he will summon a void flame and light it all on fire, like as much tapestry as he can.
Cool.
Because he's trying to send a message.
That's like a that's definitely a spell. So give me intelligence void.
Okay. So that's 7. Okay, so 1 success.
Oh, there's that last success. So there was a
There it
success in
is.
that.
Still
was
there,
a-
lots.
That was
That was-
the one.
That was a rough 5.
Ooh, and the crit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
So that's like what? Like a total
4?
of 5 successes?
4.
Oh,
Oh.
wait.
Wait,
No,
I have
you're
2
two-
charms.
You're 2 charm, aren't you?
Why did someone say 4? Oh, they meant 4s and the crit was 4.
No.
Yeah.
Is
But
the crit
5
4?
successes in total. I
It's-
did a crit, man.
Wait,
No,
I thought you had
your
one
crit is
success on your last one.
3, but you also did another success.
Oh, okay. Then who
before you
said
shuffled.
5?
I
Somebody
did
say-
because you guys are
Oh.
both burning the place down, so I'm adding your
Okay.
flip.
So
Actually, it's 6.
Okay. Sorry, I was confused.
It's all right. Initial 6 successes, unless anyone wants to jump in with anything.
Dingle, can you make it sound like Card Sharp did it really cool with that crit? Because I can't think of anything right now.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say that you call back like Dagonet and almost sort of like cloak yourself in void flame, and you just sort of like as Thorben is like lighting tapestries on fire with Molotov arrows, you just sort of expand, just like you expand this like this void flame that you have swirling around you into just like just this sort of wave of void fire that is just kind of like engulfs the whole surrounding area and like the areas that it can reach via like the holes in the walls, and like combines itself with the flames that Thorben is starting to like amplify them. And before long, you just have like multiple both like void and normal fires just tearing through anything they can in the castle. you guys might want to leave.
I think
I
that's a
did.
good idea.
Karchup will have left as soon as he will have done it in a dramatic way where he'll walk out like the front entrance as all of everything's on
Hey,
fire.
could I carry Bright with me?
Why are you leaving? Why are you carrying Bright?
I
Maybe
Why?
we'll get extra if we just like bring the dude.
I don't
I
think
mean,
they don't want the fucking
It's like
body.
proof. It's like proof that we fucked up his manor. If like he's dead now.
They're gonna know it's proof. They're gonna hear about it.
Nah, but they. I mean, but it's not like too big a hassle. You know what I'm saying?
No, it
Just
is.
pick him
You
up.
just pull
Well,
out your
Bright a
body
big
bag,
dude,
Arrow.
isn't he?
Is Bright a big dude?
he's tall but sort of like lanky.
Oh, I always imagined it was like a fat guy.
You know, I initially wanted to make him a fat guy, but I made too many fat guys in this area.
That's
I made
fair.
both the head chef and the torture master fat dudes. I really had to mix it up, I felt.
Yeah, just whip
Well,
the
I didn't think
body
either
bag,
of those
Arrow.
dudes were fat.
I think I described them both as portly.
Well, I just make imaginations. I don't know. Dude.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about the mind's eye.
Anyways, I'm gonna try and pick him up.
Fucking
give
fireman's lift on the
Just
Give me-
quickly,
corpse.
yeah.
me a-
Literally.
you know what? Just for the sake of it, give me a brawn athletics. This is a person.
Okay, yeah, here. I leave.
You sort of
You
begin-
entertain the thought. Yeah.
you look at his body and you think like, yeah, maybe that's not a great idea.
Hey, you guys think I could carry this? Never mind.
Can I like
you
loot
guys,
his body before we go? See everything on him.
I
Well,
looted his body already.
Yeah. I thought
Oh,
maybe
that's
he'd have
that's
some-
what you looted.
I mean, you could
your
try.
attempt to loot his body, very strangely produces no valuables on this very rich man, and you're
Huh.
not sure why.
Guys, check it out. This guy has nothing. That's kind of weird.
Weird. Maybe he's like kind of humble or something. I mean,
Sham.
let's not think about that too much. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Better than burning alive.
Maybe.
Probably.
So
Yeah,
you guys you guys walk out and you kind of like, you're sort of in the middle of nowhere. So you sort of like walk a ways to try and find something, and you see the cart that like you guys initially hitched a ride on, with the driver just sitting in the sort of driver's seat, just looking at the manor go up in flames, and then looking down at you with like this terrified expression, just of like,
Drive
hey
us
guys,
back.
I don't work for these guys. I'm an independent contractor. I got hired to bring food for a banquet.
Then independently drive us back to the capital, and avoid any major roads where police or guards might see us.
Yeah, you got it, man. Just hop in.
And then as soon as we get there, you're heading to the next town and never speaking of anything you saw.
Yeah, sure thing, pal. Hop in, fellas.
All right.
I kind of want to imagine as Karchup was
I'm
saying
riding
that.
shotgun.
Hold
Shotgun.
on. Hold on, let me finish saying something, fucker. You never let me finish. That's me out of character saying that. I was gonna say I like to imagine as Karchup was saying that Dagonet was still summoned, by the way.
I will say, Thorvin, he's not super comfortable with you riding shotgun, but he's in no place where he's gonna say anything about it.
Yeah, I just get like pretty comfortable.
Yeah. So as you all sort of file in, he very hurriedly sort of whips the reins on the horses and just speeds away back towards the on your way to head back towards the capital city next time on RPG.
Hey, I wish I was more helpful in combat this session.
Nice.
Same.
Nice. That was
It was.
I
This
think
was
I made.
a this
I think
this was
I made up.
in
Sorry.
Hmm?
I think I
Right.
made up for it for non-combat roles. So
Larry and Pikachu were definitely the most helpful.
I thought
I
you
can't
called this
believe
session
Larry got
cynical, to be
4
honest.
successes and a Joker.
Yeah.
It
I
was
mean,
amazing.
what a fucking hero
It was
flip.
It was perfect.
He sacrificed himself.
He sacrificed himself to let you guys kill the boss.
What a fucking hero. Well, that was pretty killer actually. That was pretty badass.
We're very much developing a theme, at least in fantasy, of just unlikely heroes.
Yeah.
Because first it was Job, who was like a bandit that you rescued from prison, and then and now it's a literal lobster.
Yeah, Brown and Zell basically Dingle wrote this like one-off character and we made him into like a fucking hero. It was
Yeah,
great.
no, this was just like there was this random there was this like secret area of like a bandit camp they found, and one of the things I just read in that they would find is like a bandit that was imprisoned in there because he was gonna become like a void shade or whatever. And they just sort of like freed him. And he was really just meant to like make the place they were in scarier. And then in combat, he just like flipped like god roll after god roll. And he actually became one of the most beloved characters of the session.
Amazing. Yeah, it reminds me of this one time in D&D, my buddy, like the first session we ever played together, we're fucking like chasing after these goblins. And my friend like throws a dart at one of them and then he just keeps him forever. And then he was just there all the time. We just hung out
Hell
with this
yeah.
goblin that my buddy
Nice.
fucked up. And he
Hell
like
yeah.
he had his own campaign and everything. It was amazing.
That's sick.
His name was Gob. The goblin. Not very
Nice.
yeah.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah, it worked.
Later, Groovy.
See ya, Groovy.
So
Oh,
what?
okay.
I'm not giving Groovy my hero point now because he did that.
Understandable.
Hold on. I want to really quickly, just because I feel like I want to move the motherfucker's tally into a Google Doc, so we can temporarily take it off of the pin. Because now we're going to be replacing it with the oh, sweet flip, dude.
Spucks.
I was like, I got all my jokers out early. Surely it's gonna be a good flip.
I want to flip, dude. Wait, is the session over? Oh god.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
over. You said
Yeah,
next
we're
time on
gonna
RPG.
do
I
hero
wanted to
points. But I'm just
Oh right, dude.
I am
Space flip, splip.
okay.
Dude, 1v1 me.
1v1. You want to play? What you want to play? Freaking get out of here! Ah, damn.
All right.
Damn
So
it, dude. How'd you get all these cards, dude?
first things first, you guys are all gonna get
Ooh.
you guys are all gonna get a hero point from me.
Yay.
Because
I'm definitely.
this was intentionally this is intentionally a pretty hard session, and I think you guys did really awesome on it.
Definitely felt it. It was,
That
uh,
last. Ooh, that last fight was rough.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially the whole
Wow, look at this.
Dude, the Larry Revengeance roll. Oh.
Ooh, let's schedule it.
I told you Larry would return.
Yeah, you didn't know that flop exists.
It was
I like
just-
to I like to think Larry had his own side adventure, just wreaking havoc through the castle.
I like to think he had his own vendetta against Bright.
few knocked out guards.
What'd you say?
knock out a few guards and make his way upstairs.
Yeah,
I pictured in my head Larry after you like let him out of the prison bars. He like walked around, he walked into the kitchen and saw them like cooking the other lobsters, and he was just so filled with rage that he just went on a rampage around the castle.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what happens to lobsters, you know. And once he learned that, he was never the same.
All right, Brown, we never start with you for hero points, so let's do that this time.
Well, now you're never allowed to say that again.
I
Just
know.
so you know.
That's true.
That's why I said it very dramatically. I wasn't gonna waste my first and only time.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. And this time, you know, everybody's a hero today in their own way. And I feel like I want to give it to Cynical and Zelos for their cart pile up.
It was
You start, you know, it was one of the more powerful situations that led into a really just,
catastrophe, if you will.
yeah, just an amazing battle.
Yeah.
And honorable mention to Pikachu, who did all the badass shit this thing.
Wait, I cut
Yeah,
out.
who
Who?
really deserves
Brown, are
the
you giving
point.
hero points?
I
Yes,
gave one to you and Zell.
Brown gave one to you and
you, Brown.
Zell for beginning the comedy of jokers that was the carts.
It's a whole every cart.
It was horrible.
As far as double
Every
jokers
single
go,
part.
it went pretty smoothly.
Man, I was I feel like that was a pretty weak double joker on my part, but like I had no clue what to do.
Dude, the way you described it was like really fucking stupid.
The way I was imagining it was like Thorben had already placed the explosives.
Oh man, that would have been better.
That actually would have been really cool.
That would have been so stupid. God, jokers
Damn.
are so good.
They're pretty sick. All right, let's do the list from the bottom up then. So let's go to Zell next.
All right. Well, I mean, I feel like you have to give one to Brown for finding Larry in the first place. Or well, not finding him, but taking him with us.
I'll miss you, Larry.
Yeah.
But not very much because you're in my pocket, although dead.
That is true.
Anybody hungry?
And man, I mean, Card Sharp had it rough. They were.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't remember. Am I having like bad like sessions every time?
No, I think this was
No.
your first like bad one.
Yeah.
In terms of like non-successes and
Just
jokers.
bad timing for the jokers.
Yeah.
I mean, is there
But
ever a good timing for a joker?
You did
Yes,
really good
all
with
the time.
The negotiation overall.
I did like how my disguise idea worked though. I like how that ended up working.
Yeah, you hit that disguise thing like you hit that like perfectly without me having to like lead anything on. You just like intuitively knew like, oh, put on the hood and walk in.
This session really showed me what it means to be the anti-Joker. And that it's
Right? Yeah, right.
more
The
important than I give it the credit for.
Yeah. The you burn one anti-Joker early on to just like end a fight early, and suddenly.
Well,
and
you even
said-
said it was a good idea because
Oh,
I don't know
that's
what would have happened with the lightning bolt going crazy
you
with
and
the
Zell were
Joker.
both low health. Probably
Yeah.
killed one of you.
The catastrophe was unavoidable.
Yeah.
The catastrophe was a total of like 4 Jokers.
Yeah.
I think we made the right call though.
By the way, in case anyone was wondering, if you hadn't have anti-Jokered there, I would have made it so that Pikachu's lightning bolt hit the coals and set them all on fire, like you were talking
Totally,
about earlier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all
I
need
totally
to stop
thought that
giving
was-
him ideas
You really
No.
do.
It's
Why would
more
I?
fun.
because I don't
mean-
want to die.
Alright.
I mean,
Well, we
as long
didn't
as
die.
it looks cool.
I'm gonna give mine. One of mine goes to Brown. We're trying to set up a very cool maneuver with an exploding food trolley, which would have been sick if it wasn't for the Joker.
No, it
Yeah.
was
It was
actually
still
still
sick.
badass
It was pretty sick.
in every possible way. It was even more badass because we both rode in, and then I jumped out of the way, and you know it was just sick. We both
I
jumped
still
off
got
and
to surf
everything.
on it, so we're all good.
Yeah, somehow I didn't die. We killed the guards, dude. It was like a total win-win-win.
Yeah, it did wipe those guards out entirely.
Yeah.
I like
My second one goes to Cynical for the whole kitchen sequence. Which flowed very well, and
It did.
the sequence with the guard was pretty good too.
Yeah, I gave him a little pastry, and I like how he still had it when he was being chewed out by the guards.
I mean, he didn't get far. He didn't like scarf it down.
Well, I was trying to be nice to that dude, but he's
You
dead
were
now, I guess.
you were shockingly nice to that dude. You were watching him fucking puppeteer corpses, and you were like, hey man, what's up? You look like you're having some trouble.
Dude, he kind of dipped for that same reason too, right? He just kind of was like, "Oh, I'm enjoying this pastry. Let me let the guards handle this."
Did he
I
survive
don't
the
know.
fire?
That fight.
I mean, I kind of had it where it's like I was debating making it so Cynical had to like persuade him, but then I was just kind of like, Cynical's just been like really cool to this dude and gave him a pastry. Like, why wouldn't he go along with what he's saying?
Yeah.
I meant more like when after the catastrophe during the fight, because he was. I thought he was there with them.
I assumed that he sort of ran off when the
Oh, I hope we
guards
see
were
him again.
He was on break.
You guys are almost certainly not going to see him again because he
Aw.
was you burnt the fucking manor to the ground.
Yeah.
So just no
Also-
survivors?
I don't know.
Let's say his fate is still undetermined.
Okay.
Let's
I
say
hope
there's a chance he got out.
if we do see him again, he has to be like eating another pastry. Like that's got to be like the comeback.
He's turned a new leaf. He's now a pastry seller. He's a
He's now
baker.
we run into him at like a bakery or something.
All right, Cynical. I think we accidentally skipped over you, so give your hero points.
No, it's okay. I was still trying to decide.
Hero points.
One for Brown because, like Brown, I say this every session, but I don't hate you, but Card Sharp hates Thorben. I hope you don't take any of what I say personally.
Dude, wait. Card Sharp hates Thorben?
I would say hate. Hate's a strong word. Hate's a very strong word. I don't know how to put it. What's the
Doesn't put
right
up
word?
with Thorben.
Yeah.
I thought we
But
were.
I'm just saying.
I thought we were friends, Card Sharp.
Thorben's definitely the type of character who would be like, "What do you mean Card Sharp doesn't like me?"
No, no, for real. I just hope you don't take any of what I say personally.
No, you're good, dude.
Man,
But I'll give one
we
to
know
you
it's
because
roleplay.
yeah, I'll give one to you because you did some pretty good stuff with. I liked the end bit, and there was probably some like spark of like possible friendship when Card Sharp helped Thorben burn the whole manor to the ground.
You
Yeah,
guys
that was
did
pretty amazing.
nothing brings people together like sharing an arson.
Yes. This
So one
is
to you,
true.
one to you, Brown, and okay. Out of the two of you, Zedge and Zell, which one of you doesn't like has the least hero points? Because I kind of
Zedgen still
Oh,
only has the one I get. Zedgen still only has the one I
Okay.
gave him.
don't take. I hope that's okay, Zell. I just want everyone to at least have two, and also because Zedge in general was really good with the attack rolls this round.
I mean, Pikachu in regular fashion fucking kills the
Killed it.
combat rolls.
Yeah.
So
Definitely
I hope
makes
that's
up
okay
for,
that I mostly based it off of who has less, because I just wanted it to be fair.
Yeah, I was just trying to spread out the love, honestly.
Yeah. So Zed, did you get
Pikachu,
one
like
for
I
me?
said, yeah, definitely the honorable
So-
mention there.
All right. So then, who is the anti-Joker? Do you guys think for next session? What's your feeling on that?
I don't know.
I mean,
I was just anti.
Nate said he learned the value of the anti-joke.
That's true. Let's have him demonstrate.
Let's have
If
Brown
there's
be-
no objections,
The
let's have him
pressure's on.
demonstrate it next session.
I don't feel any pressure. I already know the value. I will respect the anti-Joker.
And cynical. Well, what is that? What is the athletics? What's the name of the athletics ultimate again? Just so I can.
It's called workout.
Okay.
It's somewhere in there.
You know,
Somewhere.
that's. I just needed the name for the pin because I
By
want
the
to.
way, yeah.
I want to put your workout on the pin just so that we have a record of it in case we need to go
Okay.
back to it. So, what will it be for next session?
Can I choose when before next session starts? Because it says at the beginning of each session.
I mean,
Do
the
it-
beginning
oh,
of
right,
each
so you have
the
to plan.
beginning of each session and the end of the next session. It's basically the same thing. It's not like I'm gonna tell you guys what the next session is.
Are you just asking so you can plan for it? Because I honestly haven't picked yet. I don't know.
I mean, not really. I just thought we'd add it to the pin.
I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know what's better.
I mean, if you want to wait until the beginning of next session, that's fine.
Yeah,
by
I
me.
need to think about it
Alright.
because all three are pretty decent.
All right, I'm not gonna add it to the pin then. So it's gonna be on you to remember it.
Okay.
It is a mist.
I asked this last session, or I pointed it out last session, but I don't know for purposes I can't get into. I hope y'all are noticing that Card Sharp kind of turns into a different person almost during combat. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you said that before.
Not turns, but I hope it's coming across because it's going to be important for something. And I don't know if I'm doing it well or not.
Fair enough.
Am I doing it well or not? I don't know.
Doing it well. You ever heard that?
No. I'm just asking, am I playing up that aspect well enough? I don't know. I'm asking people.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely. He's
What if I said-
definitely pretty aggressive when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Because just keep that in mind, fellas. That's all I'm going to say without saying anything.
Keeping it.
Well,
in
you
mind.
just did.
Well, shut up. I'm not going to say anything more. What I meant. I'm sorry. This character has like way more depth than Amadeus, so I'm just trying to like do it well. You know what I mean?
Wait.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wait.
Hey,
Wait. Hold on. How are you trying to do it?
Eh?
He's doing it.
Are you
Stop!
trying to do-
He's
Please
doing it.
stop!
he's doing it.
Stop! I'm gonna have a hernia.
Doing it.
Wait, hold on.
Doing
Are
it
you trying to
well.
do it?
Dingle, shut the fuck up!
What's up? I'm about to try the new Dorito shell taco. Taco Bell.
What? Why just no? It almost got to the. You stopped it before the good part.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Shut the fuck up! Don't listen to this.
Why not? It's
What's
like a
up?
20-second
I'm
video.
about to try the new Dorito shell taco from Taco Bell. Doing it well.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Doing it,
yeah.
doing it well.
Hate my
Doing
life.
it well. I represent Taco Bell Dorito shell.
What the fuck is that ending?
That's his
What?
review.
Anyways, oh Dingle, did you read my idea that I
I
sent
did
you?
read your idea.
What do you think of it? I edited a little bit, so let me know what you think later. Are you gonna say Dingle?
Yeah, I think it's good.
You gonna? If you have anything to feedback, then just let me know. You know what I mean? Although
Yeah,
it's kind of in your hands at this point.
I'll rattle it around in the old brain.
I
I'll
wish
rub
I
it up
could.
against my one brain cell and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I was I whiny or anything this session, fellas. I'm sorry if I was.
Oh, I think you were fine.
It's fine.
I'm a bit tired, so I'm just really like in a weird place emotionally right now. I'm just tired.
It's all good. We got nights like that.
It was good though,
That was kind of like me last session. I had such a fucking weird ass day.
but I will say, unlike my old headset, I had these on for like the 3 hours you're playing. My ears still do not hurt.
Nice.
This is some good shit.
Yeah,
My
getting
dude.
having a good headset that you can wear for a long time is huge.
Having a job is fucking huge. I can finally buy stuff I want.
I know, right?
It's
Hell
nice.
yeah. There is no ethical consumption of the capitalism, but I'm gonna consume it all unethically.
Speaking of
Don't know
jobs,
if-
I gotta go to bed.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
tomorrow.
Good night.
Yeah,
buddy.
I want to brag.
enough.
I have tomorrow off because of a Canadian holiday.
I don't.
Damn.
I do.